Hey everyone, it's Sheila, and I am here to do something. I didn't know if I'd do it, but I wanted to do it. I'm here to do Journal Talk number 3 here at the end of August. I said I might, and I came up with a topic that came to me, I don't know, about 5 days ago, I believe. And I was like, I want to get that out there. So, I'm here to do it. I am doing a decorate with me as always. I'm here in my new journal. I'm doing some pre-decorating. This is a coffee theme, and we're just going to jump right in. And as you can see by the title of the video, we're going to be talking about someone read my journal. They did. Yeah. So, that's what we're going to be talking about. And I'm not here to give tips or tricks on, how you can stop that from happening or anything. I'm just here to talk about my experience and get your guys' thoughts and opinions on that. And also this, which is a big question. Have you ever read someone's journal or diary? Oh my goodness. Come on. Fess up. No, I realize that's a sensitive question to put out there, Most of us are like, no, I wouldn't do that. But I'm not proud to say, guys, I did at one time read somebody's journal. I know. I'm not proud of it to this day. Even though it was a long time ago, I'm certainly not proud of it to this day. Not in my defense, but just to give you a little bit of background. I was 22. It was a long time ago. I was younger. I was dumber. I was stupider. I admit it. I'm just saying. I was younger. I was dumber, and I was stupider. But it was a friend of mine, and basically what had happened was, I had spent the night with her, and she had graciously let me sleep on her bed, and she slept out on the couch. Yeah. And, so I was laying there, you guys, and I'm not gonna lie to you, my curiosity got the better of me, and I took her journal and I read it. Now, again, not excusing my behavior by any means, you guys, but part of me was curious, does she write about me, and what does she write about me? Good or bad, or whatever you want to say. That is why I did it, being curious and wondering what and if she wrote about me. And guess what, you guys? I didn't like what she wrote about me. But the biggest thing is, guys, I realize that I violated her trust and her personal space, and I did something that was wrong, really wrong, because if somebody read my journal, I would be devastated. So I read it, and just giving you just a bit, it was sort of a newer journal. She only had about 10 or 12 pages in it. It wasn't like it was like a, when she'd been keeping for a year or something. Again, not an excuse, just trying to tell you, there wasn't much in it yet. And so, it didn't hit me how bad I felt that day. But a couple days later, you guys, I felt so bad. I can't begin to tell you. I felt guilty. I felt ashamed. I just felt terrible. Now, I never told my friend, you guys. And there's a good reason I never told her. Because I'm fairly certain it would have ended our friendship. And I wouldn't have blamed her in that respect one bit. It's like somebody reads your private journal, and yeah, I'd be pretty upset too. So I never told her. And she still doesn't know to this day. And I don't think it's not something I'd ever tell her. I just never would. But I felt really bad, and it ate me up for a long time, you guys. It really, really did. When I really stopped and thought about it, I felt terrible. And it took me a really long time to forgive myself. But I did, you guys. Eventually, I did forgive myself. And, I was like, this is a really light brown. It almost matches that, which is weird because I thought this was brown. Oh no, it's velvet. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it sort of matches that. That's cool. I'll take it. Ain't gonna sneeze at it. That is so bizarre that it's almost the exact same color. Anyway, I felt bad, and I realized I had violated her trust, this sacred, personal, private place of hers, because y'all, for me, I'm not going to speak for you, but a journal is very sacred, personal, and private. I don't care what you're writing about. If you're just writing in there song lyrics and then, hey, I did the laundry today, that's still your personal, your private place. And no one, and I do mean no one, should be reading it unless you let them. So I'm bringing that up because it goes along with what I'm talking about. Years later, I'm going to say maybe 3 years later, somebody read my journal. Now, you guys, before I go on, how would you feel if somebody read your journal? Could you ever trust that person again? Would you still remain friends with them? Would you forgive them? Let me know. And I didn't know when somebody read my journal, I'm like, what? Is this karma? I don't know that I necessarily believe in karma, but I sure did think, boy, is this karma coming back at me? So you may be asking yourself, how do you know somebody read your journal? Did they tell you, or what happened? Well, let me explain this to you. So what happened was, I went to go write in my journal. And what I found, guys, really just shook me. I'm not going to lie. Whoever read my journal, and it could have only been one of two people. And I know that with certainty. It could have only been one of two people. I'm not really liking that like that. How do I want to put this here? I'm sorry, guys. I'm moving all around. Maybe down here. Yeah, I think I'm liking this better down here. So, not only had they read it, they made corrections in my writing, and they left little comments. Yes, they did. I'm not lying. They made corrections in my writing, and they left comments like, really? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I don't think so, or that's funny, or, stuff like that. And I was like, what? I mean, wait a minute. What? And, not only did you read my personal business, but you corrected it and you added comments. And I couldn't understand why they did this correcting and why they added comments. Because you guys, if I read somebody's journal, I sure wouldn't want them to know. I'm not going to be leaving little comments in the margin or whatever. And yeah, so I was like, are they testing me? Are they wanting me to know and hoping I confront them? Or I just really couldn't figure it out, you guys. I tried, but to this day, I still don't understand why they made those corrections in the comment. And when I say they made corrections, for example, like say I wrote, I went to store instead of I went to the store. So they put a little arrow there where the should be, and then write the above the arrow. Okay. Okay, dude. So I don't know. Why do you guys think they did that? I mean, can you think of why somebody would do that? Like, because I can't. I honestly cannot. I wish I could tell you that, yes, I know why they did this or what have you, but I don't. So I've got the stencil here I'm going to use. Why am I trying to put that under? I don't know, because I wanted to put this underneath. That's why. I just didn't know or understand why, let's see, trying to like, why they would, leave their mark, that they had been there and they had done it. And if you guys can explain to me why somebody would do that, please let me know. So I was really hurt. I was devastated. Like, my emotions were so intense because all at one time I felt betrayed. I felt angry. I felt shocked. Yeah, I just felt so much at one time that it was ridiculous. So, and I will admit, you guys, with both of these people, I lost some trust for them because I didn't know who it was, although I do, in my heart, I believe I know who it was, and, I don't know if they know I know. Well, they know I know. I mean, hello, look at what they did. I was going to use this, but I'm not sure if this is... Okay. So, anyway, my point is that they did it, and I was shocked, and I was hurt, and I just kind of changed how I treated both of them because I'm like, I don't know which one did it, although the one who I think did it, I will say that, yeah, I lost some trust in her, and even some in the other person who, again, you guys, I'm not 100% sure which one of them did it, and but I really do think it was the one who I think did it. So, kind of changed how I viewed them as far as trusting them and what kind of people they were, which I know you're sitting here going, Sheila, you did the same thing. I know I did. Again, guys, I was pretty young, though. Not using that as an excuse. I'm just gonna, draw in these gaps. That's what I do when I use that stencil. I just draw in the little gaps. I can't figure out why they even have those gaps on that. It's kind of weird to me, but they do. So, it changed, and again, I never confronted either one of them, and I never asked either one of them. It just wasn't something I felt comfortable doing, and so I didn't. Because truth is, I do think they would both deny it. That's just the truth. What am I looking for? So, I wanted to bring this up because I'm honestly curious if anybody else has ever read somebody's diary/journal. I don't know that any of you will answer that. I know I'm not the only person in the world that has ever done that, but I can tell you guys with 150% confidence that is not something I would ever do again. Not now, not ever. Because I know how it feels to have that, that... I'm trying to think of where I want to put these little stencils. They're so cute. They're little coffee beans. That trust and that violation it's real, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. I think I'm going to put one up here in the corner. So yeah, I just really kind of, Oops, we got to put this under there. Oh my goodness, got glue on that and it's sticking. That's not good. So yeah, so like I said, I just lost faith, confidence in them, and I just don't, like I said, I wouldn't do that now because I know how it feels. And even if that hadn't happened to me, I can safely tell you guys I wouldn't have done it, because I learned my lesson when I did that to my friend, that is not right, that is not good, and I'm not going to do it again. So have you ever read somebody's diary or journal? Talk to me, you guys. I'd like to think that I'm not the only one. And I hope you guys don't think, oh, she's just a horrible person, you can't trust her. That's not what I want. But I kind of felt like it was an interesting topic, because we all come out here and we put our journals online. And of course we, cover up things we don't want to be seen on the internet. And boy, that didn't come out quite as dark as I thought it would. Let me see if I can darken that a bit with my marker. But yeah, tell me, have you read someone's? Would you read somebody's diary? How about that? Would you? Not have you, or would you? Do you think you would? Like if somebody say, I don't know, like you were house sitting for somebody and they were gone on vacation or something, and their journals were just there, would you read them? I wouldn't now. I've actually been in a space where I could have read somebody's journal. This was probably about 10 years ago. And I did not. I just simply didn't, because I'm like, you know what? No. I know how it feels. It doesn't feel very good. And I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. So I didn't. But would you guys? And I don't think it says anything about you if you say, well, yeah, I might. My curiosity might get the better of me or whatever. I don't think it says anything about you. I think it's just we're naturally curious. We're, curious cats. So I guess it's just a matter of some of us control it better than others. I'm not saying I do, because I did it, y'all. I did it. And I'm completely blame myself. So I don't know if I want to put a little coffee bean down here. Or maybe I want to put Java on here. That'd be kind of cute. Well, yeah, let's do that. But I understand and I believe that, your journal is a very private place. It's a very sacred place. And hopefully none of us would read it. But I'm just saying, y'all, we're not perfect. We are not perfect. Let's not pretend we are. But how would you feel if somebody read your journal? Like if somebody did to you what they did to me, where they corrected it and added in little comments. Oh my gosh, I still can't get over it. How would you feel about that? I don't know, guys. It still upsets me to this day. I just messed up that A and I don't even care. We'll probably go in and just color in the letters off camera. We'll see. But yeah, how would you feel if you knew somebody read your journal? Oops. Yeah, stop it. Stay still. I think if it happened to me now, I might be even more devastated than I was back then. Simply because, again, not excusing anybody for their behavior, But young, dumb, and stupid, it happens. It's there. Early 20s, you know, you're still figuring things out and all this, that. You're an adult, and again, like I said, not an excuse, but, you know, talk to me. How would you feel about it? What would you do? Would you still be friends with somebody who read your journal? I like to think I would. Now, it would probably, like I said, devastate me more. I think I'm going to try and put a little coffee ring up here. Let's see. Maybe. Ugh. Yes, there we go. Now where'd my marker go? Every time I turn around, my marker's gone. Just dropped onto the floor. Of course it did. But, so let me know. Have you read one? Would you read one? What would you do if somebody read your journal? And also, which is something I don't know. I guess I don't know that I've heard people talk about this, and maybe they have, and I just, you know, wasn't paying attention or whatever. Oh, I like that. Let's put a little one down here. I'm all for that. Why do you make a journal channel? Because for me, I'm all about the decoration. I don't stop and read anybody's entries. I just don't. I don't have the time, and that's not why I'm here. I want to see the aesthetic, the style, and I like hearing people talk about their journaling, their decorating, and their lives, just life in general, their thoughts. I like hearing people's thoughts. I've lost my lid. That's great. But, yeah, so talk to me about those things, guys. That's it. That's all I have for now. That's my journal topic number 3. Someone read my journal. It was devastating at the time. And it's still hard to believe all these years later that somebody would do it, but there we are. And there is my page, my coffee-themed page. Let me know what you think of the coffee-themed page, too. I'm really excited, guys, to be using some of these other other supplies that I have in my journal, because I just don't. And honestly, it's not like I'm making a much bigger mess than I would with getting out washi and stickers and ephemera and magazine images. And I'm loving this. I'm loving it. Okay. Thanks so much for stopping by, guys. I appreciate all your support. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next video, which will be in September. I'm so excited. Fall is so close, y'all. It's so close, and I'm so ready for it. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.